But he gave us a chance to win the game. When he went out of the game, we were winning. So he gave us everything we wanted. So I'm proud of him for kind of bouncing back after a couple of weekends where he didn't throw real well, and he made a big move forward this week.
Today, Fletcher made a great catch there. It looked like maybe you guys have gotten out of that, and then Kessinger gets the double. What do you think of the catch, and then that clutch hit by Kessinger?
Well, I mean, it was a big time catch. When the ball left the bat, we didn't think it was going to go that far, but it got up high enough, and he hit it maybe a little harder than we thought. And Dom saw it go pretty good. He just kept going back, and he's not afraid of the wall. He's made some incredible catches this year, last year, year before. So if the ball stayed in the ballpark, it doesn't surprise me that he caught it. And then, Kessinger just went up there looking for a pitch, and it was a mistake. I mean, it was a cutter that was left. It was above the belt, and he just clubbed it. And the pitch was supposed to be down and away, and tried to get him to chase, hit a ground ball, or get ahead in the count, and he just left it up, and he hammered it.
Rule, how difficult is that to have that outcome?
Yeah, it's a bad rule. I mean, it's happened 3 or 4 times this year. I've seen video, and I heard it happen in North Carolina yesterday, and it's just a bad rule. I don't know why they'd ever put a rule in like that on strike 3, and because if you haven't been in the batter's box with a bat in your hand, it's just instinct tells you to move forward on a ball that's coming from behind you, or you think it's coming at your head. You're going to duck, turn. Yeah, he didn't stick his arm out. He didn't stick his elbow out. He just kind of tried to get out of the way. I'll go watch it again and see what I see, but I know that the umpires don't like it either.
What would you think of their starting pitcher? He kind of pitched in and out of trouble,
Yeah.
but ended up having a pretty decent night.
Thought he pitched really well. Moved the fastball in and out on left and right-handed hitters. Threw a pretty good changeup, and made some mistakes with his breaking ball. We never could square it up, and then he threw some that had some good depth and bite on them, and he gave them plenty of innings to get to where they wanted to get in there with their bullpen.
Players this year have talked several times about how big a game Sunday is. There will be a lot of those in the SEC.
Yeah, it's a lot of times it comes down to Sunday. Probably about 8 times out of 10 weekends, you got to figure out how to win on Sunday to win a series. So always a big game on Sunday, no matter what the situation is. But when it's 1-1, it's obviously big for both teams.
But you got Casey on 4 times they lead and score. How frustrating was that?
Yeah, it's because in the 2 and 3 hole didn't have great days. It's just kind of the way it is sometimes. 2, 3, and 4. They didn't do much middle of the order. As a matter of fact, I guess you look at it, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hitless. 0 for who knows what there, and it happens. Just needed somebody to come through with a big hit.
Cops just didn't have his stuff at all.
Didn't command it. Didn't command it. Didn't. It just. Yeah. I mean, what can you say? He threw 1 inning. He threw, I guess, 13 pitches, and they got a couple of hits and hit another ball or 2 hard. So he didn't have real good stuff today.
Martin had been struggling, but what did you see from him today?
Well, just that he's. I saw him work the count a little more than he had been, and took a walk, and even when he got behind, and he kind of flared one down the left field line. It was a tough pitch down and away, a couple strikes on him, and he just found a way to put the bat on the ball, and that's what we want him to do. And when he mishits the ball, we'd like it to be on the ground. So it's good to see him get a few hits.
Early in the game, I think Franklin covered about 30, 40 yards to make that catch in shallow center. What did you think of that?
It was a great catch. He was playing deep, trying to keep the ball from blowing over our head, and big hitter got jammed, and I didn't think he'd get there. Looked like he went airborne pretty early. I didn't know if he was going to be able to hang in the air that long. He made a really nice catch.
Anybody else? Good. I guess we never know, but if Desmond had been on first, you guys would have at least tied it up.
Well, I mean, who's to say? It makes it a little more difficult, because when the wind's blowing like this, one little mistake, a mishit ball can blow out of the park and you win the game. But it's just kind of the way it is. We got our breaks during the game. We didn't take advantage of anything, and you only get so many shots in a game, and we had 3 or 4 early, and we didn't do anything.